Hi, and welcome along to another Shearer Smokes. And great to be back out in the outdoors again. Um, and today you find me on what was the original railway station for Dollar, which was the town I grew up in. And as you'll have seen at the video at the beginning, the railway line obviously is now disused and has been turned into a cycle jogging path, quite popular with dog walkers, etc. So yeah, I'm actually sat on what was the original platform where the station for Dollar stood. Um, yeah, it's quite brings back a lot of memories because we used to, as young kids, we used to hang about here quite a bit, up and down the railway line, especially in the surrounding woods. No doubt getting up to all sorts of mischief. So the Dollar Railway Line, I'll just consult the old faithful journal. So yeah, it was first built in 1869, and the reason for the railway line was mainly to connect Dollar, along with some other villages, with Kinross, which was one of the main towns. And the main function of the railway, as well as passengers, it also supplied a route for the Dollar coal mine, which is at the end of the track this way. The Dollar coal mine is actually something that's quite personal to me because my granddad worked there just as I was born. I was born in '69, and the Dollar mine it closed in 1973. And I can always remember my dad telling me, because our house, my mum and dad's house, where my mum still lives today, is almost just right beside the railway line. And my dad used to say that as a young baby, he used to hold me and I used to watch the train come through. At that point, it was only for the coal mine use only. It stopped being a passenger service in 1964. Um, and then after the coal mine was closed, the railway line was then shut for good. And as I said, it's now been transformed into a pathway, which is quite a good use. And it's actually a really nice walk right along the Devon where I've shot a few videos. So yeah, it is a nice walk. The coal mine itself, the coal that was used was shipped across to Kincardine Power Station, and at one point in 1962, it was an open coal face, and Dollar Mine held the UK record for the amount of tonnage of coal being mined out, and it worked out at 9,000 tonnes on average for a 4-week period, which was the UK record at that time. Sadly, of course, nothing remains of the coal mine. This is a picture that I found, the only picture I've seen of it actually, of the coal mine. So that's Dollar Coal Mine, and here we have a picture of how the Dollar railway station would have looked back in its heyday. So yeah, so quite a bit of history on this little spot here. So as you've noticed, it's a cigar day today. The reason for that is a bit of a, I was going to say celebration, but I suppose it is. My son started high school today, along with thousands of other kids. But yeah, so first day of high school today. I managed to see him off. Thankfully, I had the day off today, so that worked out well. And yeah, it got me thinking because the last 3 years or so since I moved into my flat, when Boyd stays on a school night, we have a little ritual where, or our family tradition, where we go to the local cafe, and we get a rolling sausage before I used to drop him off at school. And it got me thinking because the past few years, I didn't really notice it at the time, but when I think back, I now realise it started off, I would take Boyd to school, and it'd be drop him right at the door, and I would have to wait until the bell rang for him to go in. It then became a point of, it's okay, Dad, you can leave me at the playground. That then changed to, it's okay, Dad, just drop me at the gates. And the past couple of years, it's been, it's okay, Dad, just drop me at the corner once we've had our roll. So, and now he's walking to school with his pals. That's how it should be. So, yeah, so a big day for him and his classmates, and for all the kids going into high school this year. Obviously, with the disruption with COVID, they've not had the proper transition from primary to high school. So, yeah, it's a big day for all the kids, and hopefully they've all had a good day. So, yeah, so having a cigar. But I'll be talking about pipes in a second. The cigar in question is the Hiram Solomon Grand Architect, Nicaraguan. Really, really nice cigar, robusto size. Just done the V cut, which I'm kind of favouring at the moment. Lovely cigar. Burns really well, smokes really evenly. Taste wise, you have that kind of leather coffee note at the beginning, and once you get further down into the cigar, it actually turns into kind of vanilla. There's a bit of sweetness as well, which is nice, which I kind of like in my aromatics when I'm using the pipe. So yeah, it's a really, really nice nice cigar, and they have quite a good range as well, all with different flavour profiles. So yeah, if you like cigars, well worth trying. Pairing wise, I've gone slightly Italian, and I've got the San Pellegrino. I've not tried this one before. It's orange and pomegranate, which is oh nice. That's good. And I have the old lemon cannolis. Again, wee tasty treat. So yeah, so last night enjoyed a bowl of the Peterson Sunset Breeze, which was given to me a sample. That's it there, by my good friend Al. So cheers, Al, if you're tuning in. Really enjoyed it last night. I took some notes down actually. So yeah, so Sunset Breeze by Peterson's, which I had in my shotgun poker. There's a picture of it here. So yeah, so that was the shotgun poker by BJB Pipes. As I said, in the bowl we had the Peterson's Sunset Breeze. It's a ribbon cut, black Cavendish, Burley, Virginias, and it does have a topping of, or a flavouring of amaretto. I didn't really pick up on the almonds until possibly late on, I think. That sweetness, obviously, of the Virginias came through really nicely, and the Cavendish was with a slight kind of spice almost. But yeah, it was nice. And as I said, later on into sort of kind of probably about a third way in, there was that kind of almond note coming through, mainly in the aftertaste, I thought anyway. But yeah, it was a nice blend. So yeah, so enjoyed that one. It was just a nice. It was a late night smoke because I was just in from work. So yeah, it worked. It worked well, and I had. What did I have with that? That was a cup of Earl Grey, which went really well. Talking of pipes, I had a nice delivery as well. It was my new pipe stand had arrived. A bit of a eBay win. In fact, actually, I was bidding on 2 items, and this never happens to me. I always lose out on one, but actually both came in. And here's a picture of them here. So yes, that's my two eBay wins. A 5 pipe stand, and the other one I think holds 12. Um, the holes are on the 12 stand. The holes are slightly smaller, so it's going to be probably a straight stem pipe holder for that. But I love the look of the 5 pipe stand. It just kind of sits nicely in my on my shelf there in the unit, which is pretty cool. Now a couple of videos back, I was doing a VR to Granite City Piper, Kev, and his question was about how do you carry your cigars, and I did a little bit about what I use, and at the time I said I was waiting on a bag arriving, and it duly has, and I have to say I'm really happy. And this is perfect for me because I'm always checking my pockets for cigar, especially if I've got a cigar, lighters, cutters, but this bag, which you can either have on your belt if you want, or you can have a shoulder strap, or you can just carry it. Because nice 3 pockets, plenty of space. But inside, as you can see, I can easily have a pipe in there. My carrying tube for a cigar, which just fits a Robusto size perfectly. And then any other paraphernalia you need can sit in the outer pockets. So yeah, that arrived as well. So it was yeah, it was a good delivery day yesterday to come home from work to. So yeah, it's been a nice afternoon. The wind's picked up a little bit, so I'm hoping that my microphone is cancelling out any excess noise. So the plan is just to chill here for a little while. I'm not back to work until tomorrow evening, so I've got the most of tomorrow off as well, which is great. Then back to the grind, and then thankfully I've got the weekend off, so looking forward to that. I hope you're all have had by the time I load this up, it'll be midweek probably. If I get it done tonight, it'll be halfway through the week, and I hope that's all going well for you, and enjoy the upcoming weekend. As always, thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.